Good night, morning, afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Loaded Potato Podcast. I'm your host for this week, Axel, and I'm joined by my two artists. Artist one, Brandon.
It's my body, my choice.
And artist two, Ivan.
You mean autist?
We'll go with that. Anyway.
Cheers, bro. We'll drink to that.
Hey,
Yeah,
cat.
cheers, bro. I got me some water next to me. Cheers.
Cat.
And Ivan brought a cat with him. Very cool.
Cat cam.
So how's everybody's week been going? Yeah? Yeah, Brandon? How you doing?
Yeah.
Doing good? Thumbs up? That's good to hear.
Two thumbs up.
Ivan, how you doing?
Pretty freaking cool. So, you know how
Damn, that must suck. Okay, Axel, how was your week? No, but continue.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was about to say so you already know that it's snowing and shit and cold outside.
Oh,
I got I got snow tires and like I highly recommend them.
Really? Snow tires in the
who
snow
knew?
region. Who knew?
Yeah, who knew? You know, fucking winter tires for icy and snowy conditions actually improves your traction. Who knew? So now I'm not afraid of dying every day. We're good.
Very cool. Very cool.
How about you, Axel?
I'm doing fine. But do you know who's not doing fine? Twitch. I'm just going to get right into it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, fucking Twitch. Twitch is not on fire right now, but they have been not lobotomized, but they're not smart.
There are so many highs and lows from Twitch within this past week and a half, 2 weeks. It's like not even funny.
Can we start like a fuck Twitch train?
I don't know about that. They probably like it.
Like, do it, bitch.
So from how Twitch has been behaving, they probably would approve of it.
Yeah.
Remember, this is the same people who approve of artistic nudity with this whole AI half-naked trend.
So
also, remember, Twitch is a part of Amazon. Just remember that. Just remember that.
So is everyone here acquainted with what happened on Twitch, or?
I think for the most part, I am.
Well, which part though?
Like the whole situation that happened.
Probably not. But please do explain.
Enlighten us, nutsack.
Let's go into detail just a tiny bit on Twitch. So recently, so this all started because of a new meta on Twitch that happened. Do you guys know about the metas on Twitch?
Yeah, I don't know the AI people.
No. So basically, it's like titty streamers on Twitch.
Oh, yeah. That's basically the AI streamers, basically.
AI, it's like, what are you talking about? AI streamers? What?
Well, no, or the NPC streamers. It's basically just, remember the TikTok Live people? Like, thank you for the glizzy.
Oh, when I heard of AI, I was thinking of like the never-ending Seinfeld or SpongeBob episodes, that kind of stuff.
When you say AI, I think of like, not humans trying to act like bots. It's like actual bots.
Yeah, well, I think of SpongeBob giving my exact like location in the stream, you know?
No, but so
basically, SpongeBob episode.
That's what they classify them as in the some of the reports. Like AI people.
I just call them NPCs or lobotomites.
Yeah, but that's literally basically what they are. Just like TikTok streamers on Twitch
or cringe.
But anyways, so it basically started with titty streamers and hot tubs. So basically, they would just wear micro bikinis all the time, right on their body for Twitch subs for 13-year-olds. Yeah, because it's
or 13, younger people.
It's 13 plus. That's what the Twitch age rating is. It's 13 plus. So they're basically just showing their bodies off
to kids,
to children, which is
to minors
during their puberty stages. So
yeah, it's weird. It's really weird and morally. No. But anyways,
morally no.
The most recent Twitch meta is basically these chicks would show like their top halves, like their chests fully exposed, no nips or anything. But like
literally anything that hangs down.
Yeah, from chest up would just be completely naked. It's like implying that they're completely nude. And then they would like dance and jiggle.
They would like shimmy their shoulders, clap. like make things like just jiggle physics.
It's fucking weird. And that was
To
the
the
current
point where
new meta.
I
Yeah.
Show Speed did it too. It was a fucking joke.
Well, he didn't do he was
You mean
like,
I Show Meat?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I was about to say
Show
that
Meat
next.
did that, yeah. The guy that showed his meat to 13-year-olds as well.
And who got knocked out by KSI too in a boxing match.
Yes, his well-known titles.
I mean, isn't he like 4'9"?
He's not even 21 years old.
No, I'm talking about his height.
Oh yeah, he's short as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically they were doing that. People on Twitter were outraged because it's like you're really allowing this on your platform, and then everyone started making fun of it. That's when Speed went into the whole thing and doing it as well.
And then Twitch doubled down on this shit too.
Yeah, and then Twitch recently has did a TOS update, allowing artistic nudity to be on their platform as a means of allowing this. But like in depth in the rules, it was more like pictures, like drawn art, body paint. Body paint was one of them. It's like they're really pandering towards these. But like there's one W that can become out of this is that the 18 plus content that you see on Twitch will no longer be on the main page anymore. Like if you were to log in with a new fresh Twitch account, you no longer see that stuff anymore. So it's no longer advertised to just random nobodies that just
Is this something
Twitch.
that you would actually just have to search up?
Previously, no. It would just be front and center.
No, I'm just talking about like now.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But
I don't know. It's still kind of like stupid that they have something like this.
yeah,
Like,
but it's not going to stop them. It's going to happen.
Do you know
regardless.
the reasoning
What for doing this?
for doing it?
Well, it's because of the whole titty situation. That's the reason why they.
No, actually, well, their official response was that they were adding it because it was something to do with like actual artists. They were like, "Oh, the current like
Ivan,
TOS is too restrictive."
So that was an excuse for the artists. They've been complaining this for years.
Yeah.
Like this has always been happening, but they haven't done anything about it until this happens.
To be fair, it is kind of a valid thing if you're a legitimate artist. Because when you're creating like 3D models and stuff like that, it's bound to happen.
You are
getting
100% right.
banned for that.
Yeah, like a physical artist.
This is what I was saying. Like, this was a W for like a lot of artists on Twitch because VTuber models, of course, they don't actually show the naked body parts and whatnot, but they still have to sculpt the model. So of course, they has a skin tone and whatnot, and it looks barren. No, it's not even implying. It's just barren. It's just a barren body with skin tone, a chest and all that stuff, which is, that's just part of the model. They're not going to actually draw the parts. That's just how you make the model. That's how you draw. And that was a plus to that. But people are idiots, and no one's allowed to have fun anywhere or anything nice. And not even 24 hours after they implemented this whole new system, it immediately got toned back and taken back. Mainly the artistic nudity part. Because literally everyone on the art tab for Twitch was just drawing dicks everywhere. Or really buff furry porn.
Yeah.
It was just bad. It was just really bad. There's also some streams doing AI generated like actual pornography as well.
Yeah, I've heard about
it was
that.
wild.
I don't know. This reminds me of that what was it? Like AI VTuber thing that had like a green screen where it just showed porn in the background.
Yeah, it's weird. And also another thing is that during that TOS update, they allowed twerking to be as dancing. It was like some weird dancing thing that they added for the TOS Twitch update. So now literally the art tag is filled with dudes just streaming twerking videos 24/7.
Thank you for the biddies. Twerk, twerk, twerk.
No, they don't even say anything. They just play twerking videos 24/7. It's just flooded with it, and it's disgusting. It's like, bro. And I feel bad for and it also a lot of YouTubers participated in the whole titty Twitch naked nude meta and like ruined it for everyone. It wasn't just regular streamers; it was also VTubers that ruined it. And I feel a little bad because there's some artists that I watch and check out their content with, and they draw models and
for research purposes.
Well, I mean, they just draw models and they make really nice looking models, and now they can't do it anymore because, like, on Twitch, because of this fucking rollback that they did, which sucks.
Let's be real here. Like, any streaming platform is like gonna be fucked. YouTube definitely not allowed since it's allowed for all ages. With Twitch, as of recently, it's probably like the most biggest fuck up. Kick, you can get away with it, but it's not like good because Kick also allows you to get away with or promotes piracy. Because you can literally stream you watching movies and TV shows and stream it to other people for free.
Yeah, that's not going to last long until one of the big companies actually sues them for that.
Like, literally, they had changed the name of their category to something else, but they never changed like the URL to it. So if you go look at the URL, it's just like movies and TV shows category.
That's funny.
It's just ridiculous. The age of streaming is all fucked up right now.
Like, a lot of people have been saying, like, a lot of situations that can be solved with 18 plus content is like you have to be verified on like you have to verify your age on Twitch to access that type of content. But you're smiling. I don't know what is that saying?
Well, it's not smile. It's more like a like really, bro.
Yeah, give more information to Amazon.
Yeah, that's the whole thing that I hate about all this stuff. Is like, I mean, it's not to the extreme of it, but I think of any kind of. I'm not trying to. Okay, sorry. I'm skipping all over the place because I'm thinking ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, we shouldn't be showing the shit, especially to little kids, because you said the age was like 13.
13 plus, but we know they're younger.
13 plus.
But we don't know there's people younger on Twitch.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, there's no real good way on handling this sort of stuff. Because, like, I mean, yeah, you could verify the age, but I think of everything when it comes to trying to get personal information, because, privacy security nut here. I think of it like the Patriot Act for the US or whatever, stripping your rights and shit. Yeah, there's no real good way to do it.
Or even just
which is unfortunate.
No workarounds, because everyone's just going to keep finding loopholes.
They're just going to keep
currently.
Yeah, they keep pushing them. Actually, what would help stop this type of behavior is just actually ban people. Like, permanently ban them. Actually,
yeah, I suppose you could, they should, I don't think Twitch has
just like YouTube. YouTube would just straight up ban you if you do any, type of that content on their site. They'll just straight up ban you.
So I wonder, the difference between the YouTube and Twitch, actually, funny enough, is that so much more people use YouTube for uploading videos and stuff like that. Like, they literally cannot moderate every single video, or I don't know, maybe even live stream on YouTube than Twitch. I don't know how many people actually live stream on Twitch, but I think it's very significantly less than YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe Twitch can. I mean, Twitch is owned by Amazon. They've been for a while now. So Amazon is literally the AWS servers is basically the entire internet. So they have the resources.
They also think too is there's also the report button, so they can literally flag any huge reportings about the same thing and then look into it too. So it's not just a matter of looking through everything.
That was another thing.
Report buttons.
There's a problem in that is during the whole when Twitch released the whole artistic nudity thing, there were just normal VTubers who were getting mass flagged and reported just because they were an anime chick. And a lot of Twitch people that I watch were just banned left and right. It was wild until they reverted it, and then they were unbanned.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Twitch has more resources to moderate their stuff, but they haven't really had a track record of being able to do so.
Of being good, at the bare minimum.
See, this is why we need a different live streaming service. One that's different than Twitch.
It's not gonna. It's not.
I don't
it's not
know.
Gonna
I
help.
don't know any others. Well,
There is
I don't
none
know. I feel
other
like
than
Twitch
YouTube.
is a lost cause. We just need a restart. We need to restart with someone who can, like a company that can actually like do good, and that's not owned by a major corp.
There was
That's
Mixer
impossible.
that fell through. Kick is current right now, but that's gonna fall through.
Isn't that the one that started by like a gambling company?
Yeah, and it still is.
Okay, so from the get-go, that wasn't even really meant to be like a true alternative. It's just they want to cash in on some stuff. I
Yeah,
don't know.
but the amount of people that like switched over or have like gotten these like huge deals just to stream on Kick alone, it's just ridiculous.
Like fuck it, I'll start my own Twitch alternative. I'll be the dude.
You with your one fucking server, yeah.
Yeah, me my one server doing to thousands, tens of thousands of people watch. Yeah. Well, yeah, the bandwidth alone would be outrageous needing to deal with.
All right, but enough of the lows at Twitch. I wanted to quickly shed some light on like one of the recent highs and one of the good things that happened. So I recently been watching this Twitch streamer named Pirate Software. I just recently showed you guys him. He was a former Blizzard employee, talking about airing out their dirty laundry and everything, how shit worked.
Mm-hmm.
And if anyone knows how like Twitch works and how you stream, like after you become an affiliate and like you get partnered and whatnot, and people can follow you, subscribe to you, and like give you bits and all that. And after like a certain amount of bits within or subscribes within
You
like
get
a certain, yeah, I know, right? Within a certain time frame, you can start what's known as a hype train, and you can unlock like Twitch emotes by like seeing how high you can get the level within a certain time frame. So I believe it was last Wednesday. This was Pirate Software and his community broke the all-time record for the highest hype training ever. I think it was capped out at level 55. So it's the highest level you can go is 155, and then the percentage of 100% keeps going to like 101 and so on. So it capped out for them at level 55, 179%. So that's where it ended, and then last Saturday they last Friday, sorry. They attempted to break their own record within 2 days. And they did. They shattered it.
Nice.
They got it level 55, 490%. Which is ridiculous if you think about it, because I think it was like 1.3 million bits and like 9,466 subscribers.
How much money is that?
It's a lot. I think the Twitch streamers also get like a bonus percentage during the hype trains too.
Wait, so Twitch bits. How much is a bit or whatever?
100 is like $2.
Yeah, 100 is like $2 or so.
$1.40.
It's something.
Okay,
But,
wait. How many bits? Hold on. I'm gonna actually do the math.
Simple math. Here, to round it down, we're gonna be generous and round 100 bits to $1.
Okay. Yeah, that would work out. All right, so
all right, so
100 bits for $1. Okay, so how many bits were there?
All right, so it's 1,300,000.
million.
Hold on, I have the exact number right here.
Okay.
1,318,607.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't 490%. It was 512%.
Yeah, it was 512. I'm on the Twitter right now.
Okay. I'm gonna divide that by 100 for the amount of bit. Oh, this is gonna be a big number.
Also,
but I don't know
so-
if they're actually making that much money though.
So
No,
I mean,
well-
that's not unreasonable. Maybe so it's $1.40 for bits, right? Let's just say Twitch takes the 40 cents and the dollar goes towards.
But the thing
the
is that
people.
I think bits are different though. Bits, I think the streamer gets 100%.
Oh, for bits?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so
Yeah.
we're just saying that this is going to be for $1.40. So man made If I did the math right, he made $13,000 just off of bits.
Yeah, and then 9,665 subs. If you say that,
How much is a sub?
$5.
Okay, and then how much does the sub go towards the people?
I have it over here. So Twitch roughly takes 30% of initial purchases of bits, but doesn't take any of the money from the bits donated to the streamer. So if you donate 100 bits, the streamer will receive 100 bits. Notice how it's $1.40. So about 1 penny to the streamer per 100. Yeah, per 100 bits.
So one penny per bit.
For 100 bits.
100 bits is a penny?
That does not seem right.
That
means
right.
Twitch takes 99.999% of the bit.
I'm pretty sure it's a penny per bit.
Sorry, no. The way I'm reading this is like weird.
Okay, I'm just gonna go based on my previous assumption that out of the $1.40, I'm just gonna say Twitch takes 40 cents, so they get $1 for 100 bits.
Yeah, so sorry. Every bit is a cent towards the streamer.
Yeah, exactly. So it's $1 per penny. I mean, a bit per penny.
Yeah, so it's a penny for a bit. Okay, so my assumption was correct, kind of. So for 100 bits, they get $1. So he got $13,000, or more than $13,000. He got 13,186.07.
That's
and then,
a lot.
Yeah, and then how many subs did he get?
9,665.
Yeah.
665. All right, and then you said it's $5.
Yeah,
$5 a sub.
Okay, so I'm just gonna
also Prime too.
So I'm just gonna delete that. Okay, so just off of subs, he got an additional almost 2K. But that's only if he takes all $5 of it.
With the Twitch partner program, the streamer receives 70%.
Okay, so he gets, I don't know.
That's too much math.
So the cost of Twitch subscriptions and the money will be
let's just
split
say
evenly.
in this one area, he just got basically $15,000 or a little over $15,000 in how many hours?
It wasn't even an hour. It was like...
No, it wasn't. It was like an hour and a half.
So in an hour and a half, man made $15,000.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think like every half an hour, if you don't have a subscription, like you would have to watch an ad. And they went through like 3 ads.
$15,000 in an hour and a half. That's fucking crazy.
But the dude deserved it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because the dude, like, he keeps promoting his game he's been working on. But he, like, actually, like, has, like, valid, like, things towards the game. Like, he has it super discounted for people in Brazil. He'll give it to you for free if you're in Russia. Like, there's so many aspects where you can use the in-game music for yourselves. Yeah. Because it's not copyrighted.
Oh, we also don't know. Do we know how much? Sorry, but this doesn't also count when people donate. I'm sure he also has like a donate button.
Yeah, but all the donations that like went to something else. Went to like a charity thing he did.
Okay, never mind.
But he still made a lot of, and plus like Twitch even kept chipping in. And like I think if you donated over like 1,000+ bits, Twitch did a percentage. So like if you did 1,000, they
it's like a 401k. They like match like 5% or whatever.
Yeah,
I think they
that's funny.
Like, yeah, I think like per 1,000 they send like 500 or something. It was a lot.
50%.
I think it was either that or 300.
Yeah, because I checked their I was on their Twitch and their number one donation for bits is Twitch because they match half the amount.
God damn. So man made at a minimum 15,000.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Pretty funny.
But he's a cool dude though, so.
Well, speaking
stories like
of
this
money,
where I'm just like,
speaking of money.
Speaking of money, see that was a positive way to receive money. Now let's see a negative way, even worse in my opinion. So you guys know about the completionist?
Yeah, that guy who says he 100% video games.
Yeah, pretty wholesome guy. Non-problematic channel. Non-problematic channel, right? The content itself was pretty nice and wholesome. Like a guy playing video games, right? 100%ing video games because you love video games. I think
like true 100%ing.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool concept for a channel. So, from your guys' reaction, I already assume you already know who Gerard is.
Mm-hmm.
No, I never knew of him, but I do know the story.
You do know the story. I used to watch Gerard.
I
never
did
watched him.
for a minute or two.
I have no idea who he is, but I just now know him because of the story.
Yeah, because of the story. So, basically, he started a charity, right, called the Open Hand Foundation in honor of his late mother who suffered from dementia. Frontal temporal dementia, might I add, because that is very specific.
Very specific.
I'm about to like regurgitate a fucking. I've heard so much shit about this story that it is just embedded in my mind right now.
Do it word for word.
Yeah, literally word for word. That sentence that I say has been said so many times. It's not even funny. But basically, he didn't scam people necessarily, but he was lying a lot. He lied a lot.
Which is a scam.
He said that his money was being used to help charities with dementia, right? But none of that money ever moved anywhere until he was caught not sending the money to places.
Caught in a lie.
Which is fucked up.
Yeah.
Pretty fucked up.
What's even worse is how long it's been.
Yeah.
That's the important part. It's been, what, like a fucking more than a decade or whatever?
Near 10 years, yeah.
I don't know.
What I think is funny is the way we found out is like looking at his tax returns. That's how we found out that they weren't doing anything.
Yeah, because it's a non-profit thing that he has, whatever. So his stuff is public. So like, I don't know. I don't know what his thoughts were like. At this point, I can't. I don't know. I don't think you can put it on just forgetting.
No, there's no
ignorance or whatever.
Forget. Yeah,
he had to purposefully not.
This was
done
gross.
Is
either at worst gross negligence. It's like at best it's gross negligence. At worst he was his retirement fund.
Yeah, retirement fund.
That was his retirement fund.
All this sounds like a felony. I feel like the government doesn't like when nonprofits who have tax benefits.
You can't have nice things.
Don't do non-profit stuff.
Yeah, it's up to the government at this point to deal with him, not us. But we can see him and disown him for what he did, which is fucked up. Like, I can't even imagine writing a charity in the name of your own mother. Like, that's fucked up. Like, I can never imagine doing something like that.
Well, if you actually do something good with it, there's no problem.
There's nothing wrong with that. But he did. It wasn't good what he did.
Nope.
Yeah. How much money was it again?
Near 600K.
Yeah.
600,000.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what you call a certified hood classic right there.
That still can't buy you a house in Canada, by the way.
That's funny. But that's just messed up.
Man, the stock market needs to crash already.
Hell yeah, Great Depression 2.0, let's go.
Woo!
Or the the housing market and everything. Because remember how bring up Pirate Software again. He was talking about how he bought his house for like 200,000, but like due to inflation, his house is now worth like 500,000. So he can't even afford his own house now if he wanted it.
Exactly, because people want to buy that $500,000 house because that's definitely how much it's worth and not overinflation at all. But yeah, completionist, pretty shit person.
Shitty.
Speaking of dead people,
oh boy,
too many.
Segue
into our sponsor.
Great segue.
Into our sponsor, fucking I don't know, coffee makers.
NordVPN. Not a sponsor.
Not sponsored.
So. Some very terrible news happened like a day or so ago.
As of this recording, yes. I don't know if y'all ever watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I do. It's good. 9-9.
Amazing show. I fucking loved it. Funny enough, I finally finished it like a couple months ago before I moved to Alaska.
I never finished it, to be honest. It was just.
I did. It just got worse.
I know. That's why I stopped watching it.
Yeah, it progressively got worse. So I mean, good riddance, but also
the
sad
only
because
cop show I watch is Rio 911.
Reno 911.
Yeah,
That was actually.
I haven't seen that,
I watched
good-
it. I think once.
but I heard it was good.
it's amazing. I love it. It's funny as shit.
It is funny.
Yeah. But okay, so if you'll watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, you know that there's this character who, is there from the very beginning named Captain Raymond Holt.
Easily one of the best characters of all time.
He's amazing.
Yes. Funny enough, I knew the actor. By the way, his name is Andre Braugher,
Yeah.
I believe. Funny enough, I knew this guy not from the show first, is because I watched The Mist, the Stephen King movie, like back in the 90s or early 2000s, I think. He died a very funny way, because he was a dumbass character who, selfish or whatever. But other than that, it was a good surprise seeing him in this show, and he was, actor who knew
he
playing a different character.
Killed it.
Yeah, no, this character was amazing. But unfortunately, I think as of this recording, like a few days ago, he passed away. Suddenly, this wasn't like up until this point, he was fine, and then he just just died.
Yeah,
no
which
one
is
knew.
crazy to think about.
Yeah, he just suddenly died. But we finally know how he died. Apparently, he had lung cancer.
What?
Yeah. And I guess he just never told anyone or something, or at least not the public, which, I mean,
That's
I guess,
reasonable.
It's like that same situation with
Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman. Like, he never told anyone except for like a couple people. And all of a
Yeah.
sudden, damn.
Yeah.
well,
'cause
at least with Chadwick, we kind of saw him kind of progressively got worse, but
Yeah, I wouldn't, because if you were to tell, as a public celebrity, I think you would want to keep, like, this stuff, like, hidden. Because you don't want people, like, to be worried about you, be like, oh, boo-hoo. It's like, surrounded by friends and family, not publicized, all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Before you
Unlike,
go, rather than...
what's that guy's name? He got another celebrity. He was diagnosed with, like, dementia.
Bruce Willis?
Yeah, Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. But anyway, Andre Braugher, he unfortunately passed away, which sucks. He was only like 60 something, like
61.
65, I think.
That's
61.
so unfortunate. That's so young.
Jesus. Yeah, it's too young. But moving on to another one that I'm sure everyone already knew.
Anyways.
Yeah,
Let's talk
the
about
next-
another dead person. If y'all knew about the Matthew Perry guy.
Yeah.
I never
Matthew
watched
Perry.
Friends.
I watched
never
clips.
really liked. I never liked Friends, to be honest. I don't like those types of shows.
I was more of a 2.5 Men's kind of guy.
I mean, even then, I'm just like, yeah.
No, I think the only sitcom show that I actually watched was Seinfeld, but I just watched that with my dad.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually good. So I
Yeah.
liked it.
But for Matthew Perry, he died. I believe his body was like found in a hot tub or whatever.
Yeah.
And everyone thought like, he was like a drug overdose and he drowned himself or whatever. But I think we finally got how he died. I don't know how long ago we knew him this, but I just found this out today. He died, get this, Yoda style. If y'all know the meme.
Yeah, we're doing some ketamine?
Yes. Yeah. He had ketamine in his system or whatever. Hold on. I have the link here. The autopsy found acute effects of ketamine. So man's going out as fucking Lego Yoda.
Man went with the Mr. Crab overdoses on ketamine speedrun.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate he died. I mean, he was 54. It sucks. We shouldn't be laughing at it, but I mean, this is a meme.
I mean, to be fair, when someone does drugs like that, I don't feel that much sympathy for them if they die.
Yeah, exactly. When someone like dies of like ODing or whatever,
That's their
you
choice.
did it to yourself. Come on.
exactly. Like you can't really get much sympathy from me. So
It's like
I
the
mean,
guy who invented painkillers. See,
It's like,
that's an actual
but
thing,
It's not
so.
like
Wait,
dying
what?
of cancer sad.
I didn't
you
know that. Yeah, it's not like fucking Andre, who died of lung cancer, something that actually is horrible because he was a good human being, but this guy ODing or whatever, or supposedly OD'd on ketamine.
Yarg, SpongeBob.
Yarg, SpongeBob, I am about to fucking die.
Yeah, he was he was found drowned in his pool. Not hot tub. He was just his pool On October 28th. So
Well-
I guess he wanted to be the ultimate ghost on Halloween.
Yep, he died doing what he loved in a hot tub, doped up on ketamine.
Well, pool, but yeah.
Hot pool, hot tub pool.
Hot tub time
Isn't
machine.
that also how fucking Elton John almost did it?
Yeah.
Didn't he like drugged
Ladies
himself
and-
and
No,
tried to
ladies
drown
and
himself in the
gentlemen,
pool?
I like to for my next trick, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Yeah, and then just jumps in. That was a great movie, by the
That
way.
was a great movie.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh man, I don't know why. Just like like biography movies of like just artists. Cause I want to watch the what is it, the Weird Al movie? But
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, with Daniel Radcliffe. It's
Yeah.
so good. It's so good.
yeah, I'm trying to get it through well, it's only on Roku TV for some fucking
Roku?
reason. Yeah, it's on
What the
Roku.
fuck is Roku TV?
Their own
Oh.
streaming service, probably.
Yeah, we have Roku out of the house, Evan.
Well, I know what Roku is, but I didn't know like they had their own fucking like their version of Netflix or whatever.
Yeah, they do.
but I can't get it through our totally legal and various needs. You know?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Actually, sorry, this is not on the topic, but I just wanted to bring this up.
No.
Speaking of totally legal means, I don't know if y'all saw this. This happened like a week ago, I think. I think it was with PlayStation or Amazon. It was one of those. They did some licensing thing and removed
Like
like
1,200.
TV and yeah, they removed 1,200 like shows
Yeah, it was
in
PlayStation.
movies. Was it PlayStation? Yeah.
Yeah, it was PlayStation.
Removed it. Even if you bought it, it's fucking gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
This was, I remember this topic, Ivan. I was going to talk to you about this because you're such a proponent of just owning everything digitally. And like, this is like a massive example of why you should own a hard copy of everything.
yeah.
'Cause
Well, okay.
You don't own anything online. You're licensed. You're
So,
licensed. You're not
in
you're
terms
not
of video
obligated.
games?
You're not obligated to own anything. You're not obligated to have anything online.
Well, okay. Well, here's my counter argument to that. You can still
Okay.
do that digitally.
Yeah, but it's a lot more complicated than that.
I mean, yes, but when it comes to like PlayStation games or whatever, I mean, any game you can still own it even if they remove it from the console or whatever. You can still do it. Like for example, for the Wii, Brandon, the thing that you gave me,
Yeah.
you have how many games on the Wii and it's on a hard drive thing, and like you can do that for video games, and same thing with digital media, whatever, like with Plex or whatever. You know,
Okay.
by the
but
way you get it.
But how did Brandon get all that stuff on that hard drive?
My uncle.
My uncle. I was
No,
like,
like-
I was gonna say
Uncle.
that.
Legit. That's like yeah, I know.
No, well,
I
no,
was,
well, you
I was
can do that
hoping
by
you said you had a disc and then you burned it. Like, you know.
that is a way, or I hope you know everything runs on either a hard drive or I guess nowadays SSDs. You can still access the thing. It's only a FAT32 partition on the thing, because I just had to redo the PlayStation or the PS4 Pro's thing when I upgraded to an SSD, and it tells you how to partition it. They literally use the way that Linux and Mac OS partitions their hard drives. I can probably look at the files right now if I plug it into my computer. So you'll still be able to access the stuff and get it digitally. I just prefer it because it takes up less room.
Yeah, that's true.
I just don't like the fact that one day, Ivan, you can just log into your PlayStation account, all your games are gone, and you have no say in it. Legally, you cannot say anything, and you cannot do anything about it because you signed an agreement on PlayStation saying that they could do that.
Yeah, well then that's just the risk of doing it with them, or
Exactly.
using them, which is
Exactly.
unfortunate. So I always say this, but it is legally moral to pirate in this day and age.
It's
Yes.
literally getting promoted, like I just said on Twitch. Not Twitch, Kick. So
It is
Mhm.
it is completely moral to pirate. When stuff like PlayStation, when stuff that you buy, it's not even buying anymore. I kind of wish that they updated some laws in terms of that. Because
About
at this point,
how good of quality that you can get, receive from a service.
Yeah, like, no, it's because it's on the line of either you rent or you rent before you just rent longer to some specific time. Rent or rent longer. That's it. There's no actual ownership. So pirate, everyone. It's moral now.
It's wild because like the egregious example is Twitch. Not Twitch. Sorry, Twitch is on my brain right now. Netflix. Mm-hmm. Netflix. Like it was funny. I forgot. There's this guy on fucking YouTube that he always promotes piracy, but he doesn't promote it. But he's a guy on YouTube that talks about business and whatnot. I forgot what his name was. If I say his name, you probably would know. But like an example, he said, he was like, okay, so there's a service on Netflix I wanted to be good because it's from my wife and whatnot. Is
it a guy who always does his videos in a chair?
Yeah, he's bald.
Yeah. It's I know who you're talking about.
Vsauce, Michael here.
No. It's like Ryan. No, not Ryan. It starts with an R, I think, right?
Maybe.
Dude, I watched.
Yeah, it was that guy. His example was.
Yeah.
Yeah, his example was like, okay, so I paid for Netflix. They gave me an absolute shit service. I paid for the premium version. They couldn't even get me 4K.
Louis Rossman.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically
he's not bald, but
yeah, he's balding.
I mean, he just has a 5 head, but
you're getting off track here.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, continue. Yeah, Louis Rossman. Yeah, he's another privacy security nut.
Yeah, he's a forehead. There's a big forehead. Yeah. That's why I say he's bald. But basically, it was he paid for Netflix's service for
I have the exact 4K. Video that you're talking about right now. I'm gonna paste it.
Paste it.
I watched it actually. Yeah,
I watched that one as well. He says why, like recently, a lot of his videos are like piracy is valid.
Yeah. No, that's why I agree with him.
Back to my explanation because I keep going back and forth. He paid for Netflix for 4K. He did not receive 4K. Literally goes to a pirate website, 4K there for free.
Yeah, no. Well, no. Here's the thing. Okay, you're missing a lot of important details.
Yeah, I know. I went. Speed ran because I kept getting distracted.
Yeah. Well, the important detail in that is, yes, you can get 4K. I mean, I get 4K, but you have to use their official app. What he was doing was using like a Linux VM or whatever and viewing it like on the browser or whatever. And in that case, he didn't get his 4K.
Because he didn't want to connect his house to jank shit.
Yeah, exactly. Much. He doesn't want to use the proprietary Netflix app, which, is kind of valid. I mean, he's more of a security nut than I am.
Yeah,
because I just use the official Netflix app, but he has a point in all of his stuff.
He talks about security stuff like smart home fridges and whatnot. It's like smart home everything. He doesn't like any of that.
Yeah.
Or rather, he doesn't mind it, but he doesn't want it like connected to the internet.
Yeah, I'm closer and closer becoming him in terms of being that crazy with it.
Yeah, and then 8 days ago, literally, Reasons Studio demonstrates why piracy is completely justified. It's like...
Yeah, it is.
Number one, porn.
Yeah. Yes. No, well, and another thing is that I mean, originally piracy was a whole thing because it was... what is it called? It's kind of like water, right? It kind of goes where it's easiest.
Isn't it a demand issue or supply issue?
No, not that. I think it's just more the ease of use. When it's harder to obtain said media or whatever through legal means, and it's just easier to pirate, people are just going to pirate because they're just making it so hard to get it legally.
To do it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with Nintendo, though. Sometimes they don't even release their old games or whatever, so you have to fucking pirate it to get it.
I don't know if you... I think I like older video games a lot more because of this, just because of how funny it is that if you pirate some of the older video games, they'll send you into to impossible levels. They'll send you they'll pull up a screen saying, "Hey, buy our game if you want to continue, you fucker.
Oh yeah, the DRM stuff.
Yeah, because I was watching like a compilation video of all that. Literally, like the Crash Bandicoot game. If you pirate that, you will get stun locked at like the final level. He's like, hey, if you want to complete this game, buy our game. Fucking idiot.
That's funny.
Yeah, I just think all that's like we need more of that.
And then on the complete opposite end.
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say on the complete opposite end is Steam, which is ease of use. Nearly everything's there. Super easy to get all your games, and no one complains.
At a discount.
At a discount too. It's like Steam W, Gabe and W.
Common Steam W.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what you call a certified hood classic right there, folks.
Yeah. So, moral of the story, pirate. It's justified. It's morally right to just pirate now.
If anything, donate to the actual people who make the stuff instead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you want to support them and give them your money, like go to the actual people and give them your money.
Yeah. Actually, funny enough, I'm just gonna say this straight up because come at me, feds.
Fuck Activision Blizzard.
Fuck Activision Blizzard. No, but funny enough, with Plex, it did start off with me actually because we had a bunch of movies and stuff like on discs and DVDs. So it did originally start off with me just ripping them off the disc and putting them on Plex, which is kind of, what it's meant for. But then it kind of just evolved into, Usenets and torrents and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, sir.
No, Ivan, we get everything legally by legal means.
Whatever I say is not associated with Loaded Potato Podcast. I'm my own person.
Please and thank you.
If you look down below, there you go. If you look below, it's Ivan's IP address, social security number. You can find him at this address. Everything is done
in Minecraft.
Yeah. Well, but that's the thing. I am a minority because not many people know how to do the things like I do. But it's gotten to the point where I don't want to pay for fucking 10 different services just to watch one fucking movie or whatever. It's just easier. And that's what the thing is. It's just easier to fucking pirate.
Especially because it's like there's like with the amount of streaming services we do have and the amount of like exclusives per.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to pay for like 20 different services just to like watch like one or two shows per, right? Because like we just read how all combined into one. In one centralized place. Like, okay, I want Plex. This. Boop, boop, boop. There it is.
Yeah. And then we have stuff like fucking PlayStation removing, what was it, 1,200?
Yep.
1,200 fucking shows. Not seasons, shows. Like. And then you can't do shit when they remove it. You already paid the money. And they fucking remove it. Well, that was my tangent. I didn't mean to have a whole ass segment about piracy.
That's fine. It's literally what the theme of this episode is, so.
Everything gets devolved into piracy, always.
Literally the streamer I was talking about, his name is Pirate Software.
Yeah. Even though he doesn't do any of that.
No. He's actually, he's a good noodle.
So he's a phony.
No, he buys WinRAR. He buys a license for WinRAR.
He's a good noodle.
Don't get WinRAR. It's not that good. 7-zip is better, or better yet, tar.exe.
Lamel's kicked
But that shit's free because, open source.
It's crazy.
You think it's crazy? What? Oh my gosh.
But that's my rant.
All right.
But we got one more thing. Do you want to finish off with the final thing, or do you want to wrap it up here?
Okay. My thing is a final thing. This will be shorter, I think. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So I kept this ominous, so y'all don't even know what this is. Unless you probably just looked it up. Oh, goddamn.
No,
all right.
I didn't look it up. I already knew. Because
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. So the thing I was going to say, there was this lawsuit, right? With Apple. Because, Apple just loves lawsuits. And we already know the previous story about, I think it was Apple versus
Epic?
Oh, actually, sorry, funny enough, this is not an Apple thing. But it kind of previously was an Apple thing. Yeah, it was Apple versus Epic Games. And their whole thing was Apple being monopolistic with their app stores and stuff like that. And in the end, the judge ruled in Apple's favor, some fucking reason. And that was the end of that. Epic Games lost. So bye-bye Fortnite.
For 5 years, so it's like that was like 3 years ago or 2 years ago.
Was it?
Yeah, it's supposed to come back like in a year or two.
Oh, whatever. But anyway, the most recent one was Google Play versus Epic Games, and it was kind of around the same thing about Google Play being monopolistic. The kicker here is that the judge ruled in Epic Games' favor.
Nice.
So, for basically the same fucking thing, Apple won for not being monopolistic, even though you can't fucking, like, get any third-party apps. You can't install that shit on the Apple ecosystem, versus Android with Google Play, where, you know, that's literally the point of Android, is the customizability and being able to root your device and install other third-party. Apparently, that's monopolistic in that judge's eyes. So, unfortunately, I guess Google's lawyers suck.
I mean, it's not really unfortunate. It's a Google L, and we always take those.
Well, I mean, yes, but I also hated that, you know, Apple lost. Yeah. Or no, sorry, Apple won and Google lost for kind of the same thing, I want to say. I just wanted y'all's thoughts on that. I thought it was stupid.
I find it as a W that Google lost because recently I just joined a family chat on WhatsApp, and I don't use Google, the Google Play Store. I use another one that Ivan recommended me called the Aurora Store. And because WhatsApp is a Google, I think it's a Google product or something like that.
I think it's Facebook.
It's some weird product, but because I was using a third-party software, when I tried to join the family group, like they would send me a link through text, and it wouldn't let me go to my WhatsApp on my phone because it kept going to like, hey, install Google Play Store so then you can install this app, please, thank you, even though I already had the app installed. So hearing that, with Google being like taking a fat L, I was like, yes, thank you, because being dipshits.
Well, okay, no. In that case, it's not Google's fault.
It was formerly from Yahoo, so now it was acquired by Meta.
Yeah, which is Facebook, basically. But no. So in that case, blame the developers, because it's up to the developers to whether or not they're going to use the Google Play services for their app, you know, to get notifications and all the functionality. A lot of apps don't need Google Play services. But some do rely, but, you know, Facebook, I guess they're just like, might as well. But another thing to add to that, the reason why, you know, you use the Aurora Store and stuff like that is because you use Lineage OS, which is completely de-Googled. I don't even think you can download the Google Play Store and have it work. It's completely de-Googled.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah, versus me, I use Graphene OS, so I do have the Google Play Store and services installed, but because they're sandboxed, they actually have no permissions to anything. It's not even connected to the internet or whatever. I just have it so it can trick the apps into thinking that it's installed so I can use said apps.
Imagine.
Moral of the story of all this, pirating is you're morally obligated to pirate everything.
Yarg.
Morally justified.
Morally justified, and you're encouraged to pirate.
Yarg.
Yeah.
We do not. LPP does not encourage pirating. That
Ivan
was
does.
In Minecraft. Ivan does. Him himself.
I'm my own
but
person.
LPP,
He does.
LPP does not associate with this man. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right, we'll call
Apple.
it there. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching this week's episode of the Low Potato Podcast. Be sure to check out all the links in the description down below. I almost forgot to say that sentence. Do you guys have anything else to say?
Carbonated poo water.
Fuck
Carbonated
Apple. Go pirate.
Yars.
And fuck Blizzard, like always. And
Blizzard.
we'll see everybody next time. Bye.
See you later, stinkies.